Hey guys, and welcome back to 3G Video. Today we have an exciting one for you because you haven't seen this little guy in a little while, and that's because we have been working on him behind the scenes to bring some awesome content to you about building a great camera car. Let's go ahead and get started with today's video. So why this video has been so long to come out is because we've actually got Benny done. Obviously not at my present time, but Benny is done when you are watching this, so that you guys get to see the videos a lot closer together, and it makes it a little bit quicker to go through and a lot more fun to see that build. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Hit me a like if you guys appreciate that type of content. I really appreciate you guys helping, and it helps the channel so much. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and please do that if you want to see more content about this awesome wagon. But we're going to go ahead and get started with the drive to get some parts, because that is the first step in getting Benny back on the road again. For today, we are heading over to pick up that top end, which will be a new head, a new intake, a new exhaust manifold, and the turbo, and a downpipe, all from a guy that I met with through a Volvo thing. Through Brandon actually helped me get in touch with him. So that's exciting. That's where we're going today for our first little journey on getting Benny back up and going. Okay guys, so I actually got here to the gentleman's house that I'm getting parts off of. I will show you the parts here in just a second, but I first want to show you couple of his cars. He's got a 93 and a 94 Volvo. One's a wagon, one's a sedan. This actually had a non-turbo block like Benny, and he swapped it over to a turbo, and it's working out pretty well. So that's giving me a lot of confidence, and that this can get done, and that we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. Let's go look back at this white car real quick. He said this car is actually for sale, so if any of you are interested, I think it was 168,000 miles to 93. If any of you guys are interested, write me a comment, get a hold of me somehow, and I will let him know, and we'll get you guys in touch if you're interested. It's a really clean car. Been garage kept. It's not, you can't hardly find any dents or anything. It's a really cool looking car. So that's pretty sweet. And then on to the parts that we're getting. I have a head here, an exhaust manifold, downpipe, relocation for the oil filter, and then also a oil cooler. And then already in the truck, because I got excited, because I am very excited, I already loaded up our turbo and our new intake manifold. So that is very exciting. I'm excited to get home, get the engine out of Benny. So let's just go ahead and get to that. So our main goal with Benny is to get everything off of the engine today that is attaching it to the car. So tomorrow all we have to do is just undo the bell housing bolts and lift it out. So that means radiator's got to go. We got to get the whole wiring harness off. We have to get intake is coming off, the exhaust is completely coming off. We're going to get the bottom engine mounts unbolted so it's ready to just slide up and out. We'll probably take the fan off, and we got to get the power steering lines. Got all the things off of the engine, all of the accessories, the intake, the exhaust, everything that is connecting it to the body. So it is ready to come out, besides the engine mounts and the transmission mount, and it's still full oil. So I'm gonna take care of two of those things tonight, and then in the morning we can go ahead and pluck this thing out. Okay guys, the engine is ready to be pulled out tomorrow. I've got as far as I needed to get today, which is really great. I can go inside now and warm up and enjoy my fish tonight. Just watching them swim around, little fishies. Anyway, I will see you guys in the morning. Well guys, it is the next morning. We have Kyle here with us, and we are going to get the engine out. We got the garage cleaned up a little bit. Got to get the 440 put on the ground, get the engine out of the car so we can tear it apart and see what is actually wrong with it. So let's get started with today's action. Okay, now that we have got the engine inside the garage, it's out of the car on our engine stand where we can spin it around, get it apart. We are in business to start taking this apart to find out what actually went wrong. If it was a head gasket, if we cracked the head, why we were getting coolant in cylinder number 2. So let's go ahead and get started taking that apart. Thanks again to Kyle for coming over. Really couldn't have done it without you. You're the man. Okay, let's get to taking this apart. Okay, so we are to the point that we are able to take the head off and see what I think was our main issue, either head gasket or head. We'll see what the cylinder number 2 looks like, how clean it is from the water or whatever. Big moment. Let's get this head off. Well, I can't tell exactly yet because the head gasket's still on there. You guys get to see the bottom of the hood first. That piston number 2 is definitely wet, and it looks like it might have just been a head gasket. I don't know. Let me take a better look at it here in a second. Well, it's definitely no question that cylinder number 2 was our culprit. You can see that there's wet right here. That looks like oil. And inside the cylinder, it's actually got rust in here from water sitting. So yes, it's probably gonna need cleaned up a little bit of work done, but hey, that's why we're here, that's what we're doing. Well guys, we have a bare block. We are down as far as we're going to get in this episode, but you can be looking for more content on Let's Build a Sweet Camera Car next time, which will be very soon, where we will be rebuilding this engine so that it can get all the boost thrown at it, and we're going to have a lot of fun in our Volvo station wagon. So, until next time, have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
Like a kid that just doesn't know what to do with his hands.
Happens.